What's up guys, it's Study with Jen, and this video I'm super excited because I'm going to be showing you my organization for my math class my freshman year, which specifically is geometry. So this is what I did for geometry. It may not work for like all types of math because geometry doesn't have a lot of, it's not as dense as algebra 1 and probably 2 and all the other higher maths. So I think this is perfect for geometry. So I used 4 materials. So the first and the biggest thing is my textbook. We use a Springboard Geometry, which is a Texas edition because that's where I live. And so this is a textbook. This can be any textbook that you have. If you do have like an actual like hardcore textbook, you may not be able to take it home with you, but this is what we use. This book is pretty thick though, so I know some people went ahead and divided the book into units and ripped them out so they didn't have to carry everything, the whole like big book. But I just decided that I wasn't about that life. I knew that I would lose papers, and I didn't want to be that person who didn't have the right unit because I ripped out the wrong page or something. So that's what I first used. And then I have my folder. I used one folder for my geometry class, and in this folder on the right side, so in the right side is where I kept my test reviews, and then on the left side is where I put packets/uncompleted work. So the right, we had a lot of test reviews, which were practices for our test. I also put quizzes, basically any graded material, and this was great for being able to look back. Maybe if it was like the day of the test, you're trying to look through your quizzes to make sure that you know what you're doing and you're kind of reviewing. And then the left side, package/incompleted work, is like if we ever got worksheets, which we rarely did, this is where I would put them. And a folder is like a good alternative to a binder because it's not as big, but I find that a folder for geometry, just dividing it up like that, worked perfectly. So next, I used 2 spirals. My first spiral is a plain red one from 5 Star. I got it at Walmart. You can get it anywhere, preferably during the back to school season because I'm pretty sure it'll be cheaper then. And so this is my homework spiral. I didn't write anything on it because I didn't really need to. This is my homework spiral. This is where I did all of my homework that we need to do. And in my class we got homework assignments throughout the week that were inside of our book. And then we had to transcribe them, our answers, and sometimes the problem. Just basically do our homework on a piece of paper and rip it out and turn everything in every Friday. So this is my spiral, and as you can see, all of the pages are basically gone because I ripped everything out. I could have used scratch pieces of paper, like notebook filler paper, but I feel like that would have been like a little bit chaotic and all over the place, and you do not want to lose papers at all because that's literally just like wasted time and it's stressful, especially whenever you have to turn something in and then you suddenly realize I can't find it. So the spiral was great because all of my homework was in one place, and then when I needed to turn it in, all I had to do, gather everything, rip it out, staple it, turn it right in. It's super simple, and this is my best method for doing this. So next I have a bigger spiral because I didn't rip out all the pages. This is a 5 Star notebook as well, and this is my note-taking notebook. Now, I'm not sure about other geometry teachers, but in my geometry class, we were required to have a notebook to take notes in. And so what I did was, I think I had a table of contents. Yeah. It's blank. Anyways, I'm not a fan of table of contents, but I still did number the pages, but yeah, no I didn't. Anyways, so this was my note-taking. Our teacher was great at giving us like paper notes, like diagrams like this, and oh my goodness, it helped so much. If your teacher doesn't provide you diagrams like this, do make them on your own. Like, find a way to make them on your own because they help so much, especially if you're learning out of a textbook. In a textbook, everything is kind of dispersed in different places, but if you're able to have a diagram, everything is in one place, and I honestly love that so much. It makes it so easy to just like look back. We have our trigonometry, ratios, SOHCAHTOA, just everything in one place. We have some of these worksheets on parabolas and stuff like that that we use in geometry. And so this is where I put those papers, properties of like different shapes and all of that, like foldables, you know, that double as notes. So this is what this journal was for. So definitely have one of those. Even if your teacher doesn't require one, have one and try to make foldables like that if you can. I mean, you don't have to, but for me personally, I find it super duper helpful. And so next, that's actually it. So those are my 4 things that I use whenever, regarding to my math organization process. That's what I used for my geometry class. You can use this for your geometry class as well. If you want to alter this for your different classes, if you'd rather use a binder other than a folder like this. Also, this is a paper folder, not the best option because rips happen. But this folder held up. It really did. But definitely try to get a plastic one because they do not rip. And yeah. So if you follow my organization method, it really helped and it kept everything concise. When it came to homework, I knew exactly where my homework was. When it came to the previous quizzes, they weren't lying down on the bottom of my backpack. They were inside of my folder, which was really helpful, and it just really worked really well for me. And if you want to try it out, if you're taking geometry, try out my method. It worked for me. Can't guarantee that it'll work for you, but it's definitely helpful and something to look at. So thank you guys so much for watching again, and make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I will for sure answer them. I respond to all comments. Anything you need to know is in the description box below if you want to find out. If you don't find it there, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!